Well, hello there, guys. Welcome back to Vietnam 65.
Unit
The jungle
request resupply.
battle continues, of course, guys, and we are doing our best to get supplies out to the many platoons we've got out in the field.
Embarking
Of course, I'm
supply.
always going to put that roster down below, and right now we have about 5 different people, LordCucumber, Archangel, Otaku, and 2 others, actually, that have already gained either medals or purple hearts for their time in combat. Now, obviously, as an example here, Juliett Company, which is currently led by Guignard, is going to receive a purple heart because they've just been wounded, and we're going to try to pick them up
Moving to LZ.
and bring them back to the main base, guys, see if we can't maybe get some R&R for this unit. Now, other units, of
Running
course,
low.
like the awesome Kilo Company, are still outside, and Kilo is going to be given to somebody new. I believe we gave Eric Guignard Juliett, and there was another person that wanted to join that was second in line. We've had a lot of people, guys, that want to join this series, and I mean, that's awesome. I love it. It's really great, but please understand that if I don't get to you, we will hopefully, if you guys are enjoying this Let's Play, we will maybe do a tour too, and we'll try and get everybody involved, of course. So another thing I was doing, guys, is dropping off that ammunition
Artillery
for our
resupply
fire
mission
base.
commenced.
We really need that ammo, and I'm going to go ahead and just send this chopper to the main base, or the main fire base, forward base. Third time's the charm. And just basically try to get them some more fuel, etc. Some of these units are headed back to the forward base. Most of these units are headed back to the forward base, of course, because they have to drop off some troops. Let's get this Cobra up in the air. This is, of course, the 4th Squadron, the glorious 4th. Look over here. I think the 4th is actually our most decorated unit, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to take the 7th Squadron here, and we're going to move out. And what I really want to do is I want to start getting a few troops, guys, over here to these western villages. You can see that stuff is going on here. We are crossing into this area. This was actually suggested by Archangel, and it was a good suggestion because they're definitely in this area. The problem is they're so heavily in this area that we're taking serious risks to try and save our men. So we're going to be very careful here. I'm going to move towards that village. And for Foxtrot, I think we can keep Foxtrot Company there. And look at that. Golf Company is all the way down here. We wanted to keep them in between certain villages. So I'm going to take Golf and try to bring them back to the main base. And the rest of these guys, I just wish them the absolute best.
Unit request resupply.
Well, let's go ahead and get the engineer back into the main forward base so that he can get some fuel. We could actually right now purchase some more troops, but I don't think it's going to be necessarily the right idea. I'm going to go ahead and keep moving around with PurpleGeneral, and there we go. PurpleGeneral has located a unit here, an NBA unit, so he spotted them, and we're going to go ahead and open fire with our artillery, guys. Let's hope for the best.
Fire mission commencing.
That is North Vietnamese Army, and they've escaped. They have escaped that artillery fire. Line 21, of course, leading the artillery guns. Now, let's make sure that we moved all of our units, or all the ones we want to move. And I think we're pretty much good. Let's end the turn.
Some units have no orders.
Well, they never learned their message. They never learned, guys. Look at that. They have returned. We're going to give Otaku this attack. And actually, you know what? Before we do, we're definitely out of range with this battery. So we're going to move forward with Otaku. Otaku is going to go ahead and open fire on this unit. 74% chance, and he got them. Good shooting there by Otaku. Expelled all his rounds. No, he's still got plenty left. But we're going to fly him probably back very soon. Right now, I'm going to keep him here. And I'm going to keep looking for enemy locations.
Data resupply on this unit ASAP.
There we
NVA
go.
squad moving in
NVA
this
spotted
area.
right there,
Supplies
guys.
low.
We're, of course, going to try to bring this guy back.
Low on supplies.
Move into this village.
Intel on RPG
Another
location.
RPG location
Sweeping
very
for
close
mine.
by. And this, of course, is going to be totally up to the 7th Squadron, to Jakob himself, our most decorated. Opening fire.
Fire support inbound.
Destroying that
All clear in this
VC
sector.
cadre. Yet another kill on his record. And I think we're going to have to give this guy maybe a silver star very soon here. So far, the highest medal we've given our units is a bronze star, but that can change. Now, one thing, guys, I want to do, I want to try to get one of these choppers out here, because a lot of our guys are in desperate need of resupply. So I'm going to grab this chopper, head over there. Hopefully, we'll get there and be able to resupply the unit. Sending this guy to the west, and we obviously want to try and pick up every wounded unit we can, but if we can,
Unit requests
we've got to be
resupply.
realistic here. And one thing we have to do is we've got to start dropping off these Hueys
Low
because they
on
need to
supply.
resupply. They need to go ahead and fuel up so that we can get out deep into the jungle and help these guys that are out here. I am going to get some emergency supplies right there for that
Emergency
unit.
supplies
And we are going to
deployed.
call in an airstrike, guys, deep in the jungle on a suspected NVA infantry
Call in air support.
location. And there we go, a
All
beautiful
clear in
kill.
this sector.
We also got some political support, which is pretty cool. And I'm going to take Bravo. Actually, Bravo's doing just fine. Let's take the rest of these guys. And we're dropping everybody off. Get some medical attention. We'll, of course, pick up a few of these companies and go ahead and head out.
Low on supplies.
Okay, so we're picking up
Moving to
India
LZ.
Company, guys. This is, of course, led by Archangel once again. And I am going to bring India to the far west, of course. We're trying to head over there to the west, drop these guys off, and
Low
hopefully
on supplies.
get into a somewhat better position. So let's do that. The rest of these guys are just going to have to hang out here for now. And I will be moving this unit towards the base. One thing I might want to do is go ahead and purchase another Huey. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get another chopper. And this is going to give us a lot more leeway to kind of do what we want. That's not our chopper. That's our chopper. We can actually go ahead and drop some supplies to this unit.
Resupply mission
So let's
commenced.
resupply Kilo Company. And maybe get this guy back all in one move. Why not? Take a look. Alright, Charlie, we're just going to have him keep moving towards the American village over here. Well, it's not an American village, it's a pro-American village. I want to be very specific on that. And actually, we could probably bring supplies to this unit this turn, or we could wait another turn and chance it a little bit. Since we're going to have to pick them up anyway, I'm not going to bring them the supplies. I hope that's not something I regret later. But we will drop off the supplies
Embarking supplies.
this way or to that unit right there. As for the rest of these guys, we just need to get them into combat as soon as possible. And the key to a lot of that is getting these guys out of the main base, back into a position where they are close to the enemy. Alright, and the
Some
turn.
units have no orders.
Okay, guys, even towards play to go, things seem pretty safe.
Low on
So
supplies.
here we go. We definitely have to bring supplies to this unit, and I don't want to take a risk, even if we pick them up this turn. I don't like somebody having no supplies at all. So I'm going to get this guy back. We should probably be able to get one of these choppers out to save Delta Company, Mr. Profilen. Come on, Mr. Profilen. You're near a friendly village, man. You're going to be okay. We're going to go ahead and pick up Mr. Profilen here, guys,
Moving to
quickly,
LZ.
and ferry him back to medevac. We haven't lost any units yet. I want to make that
Need
very
a
clear. Now,
resupply.
we've definitely taken some serious losses. Don't get me wrong, but we haven't actually lost any units, which I consider a pretty big achievement. Let's go ahead and move forward here.
New
Yahrang,
intel.
and they're still very much in our favor. They don't really want us to go anywhere. We're going to pick up Juliett Company,
Inbound to
Eric
LZ.
Guignard leading this one. And we're going to send these guys over to the west.
Running low.
Alright, we're going to keep sending Purple to go look and scout out for more enemy
Low on
locations.
supplies. Need a resupply.
And we're definitely going to have to resupply 2 different units, both these and the Green
Resupply
Beret
mission commenced.
scout units. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to try and bring supplies towards these guys. It's very heavy rain, and I'm going to try and drop off some emergency supplies for that unit right
Low on
there.
supplies.
I'm also going to drop off 4th Squadron here so that they can get some more fuel and stock up a bit. What do we want to do with him? Alright, so I'm actually going to bring this chopper back. He can pick up another guy. Actually, if we wanted to, we can go ahead and get another unit, but I think this is good enough. Hotel and Golf Company are ready to go, either this or next turn. Okay, you know what? We've got one unit that could probably move. So let's go ahead and pick them up, and that's going to be Hotel Company.
Moving to LZ.
Hotel, baby. And we're going to move with them to the west as well. A lot of Arvin units have fought in this Let's Play. As you can see, we've got 3 Arvin units on the way to the field. We're ferrying them as we speak. And I hope they make it safely, because they are right now our main fighting force. Let's end the turn. They're going to be their next turn.
Some units have no orders.
Okay, looking good. Well, it's still pretty nasty out here. The monsoon continues. But at least no men lost. We got everybody we needed to map back to the actual medevac stations. Now, of course, we've got to start dropping these guys off to go and see. Oh! Wow, that made me jump. See if we can surprise the enemy here. We're going to drop that Arvin unit off. Obviously, now we know this area is under fire, and it makes sense. This area is probably where we've received the most contacts. There we go, guys. We spotted an NDA unit. We also found a mine, actually sweeping for it, and found it. And I'm going to go ahead. First, let me break away with some of these Arvin units, because I want to drop some of them over here. And the rest of them I want to drop over there to the west. So let's take Juliett Company here. Eric Guignard in one of his first missions. I'm going to go ahead and sweep, and he found some mines. Very good. And look at that. We're up to 63% support. That is, or 63 support. That is really, really good. So we're going to keep this up. Keep moving to the west. And for this guy, the closest I can get him is probably right there. So that's where I'm dropping him. This is for the glorious Hotel Company. Hotel Company will definitely be receiving medal. They have right now the highest awards of any of our companies.
Running low.
So we could either take this guy on with our howitzer or try to hit him with our chopper. Now, seeing as he's very close to base, the howitzer is actually going to be pretty effective. So I'm going to go ahead and call this howitzer in.
Fire support inbound.
Enemy unit destroyed, guys. And now 63%. I mean, I can't believe the score right now. Right now, the war is going extremely well, guys. I can tell you that. I mean, of course, war is never beautiful. War is never great. But in this case, we're actually doing pretty damn well in this war. So let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments down below. I always put the roster down below, and I will put any particular awards, medals, things like this. This particular excuse me, sorry guys. This particular turn, we do have a few Purple Hearts. Eric Guignard, of course, Archangel has plenty of Purple Hearts already, and a few other guys. So we will update those at the end of the tour. And if you guys enjoy this tour, we will do a tour too. So thanks again for watching, guys. Take care, and have an awesome, awesome day.